Welcome back to our 20-day Resilience Series entitled Embracing Your Personal Failures. That's what we've been focusing on. That's where we are. And I'm happy that you are back with us, focusing on embracing our failures. Today is another great day for all of us. And I ask and I crave and I pray that we all will embrace today with every part of our being, the fullness of our being, so that we can move from the locations where we have failed to the locations where we will not just succeed, but where we will thrive. We are prepared to share with you a fourth compelling reason why we should embrace our failures. Failure is not an easy word for me to pronounce. Failure is not part of my constitution, but it is part of my experience. And so I am excited that I am able to share with you reasons why we should embrace our failure. Reason number 4 is failure sparks creativity. Now, I'll tell you this. We are taught to think conventionally. We are taught to play it safe. We are taught to avoid risk. We are conditioned to have a safety net. We are conditioned to have a plan A and a plan B, a plan C and a plan D, and a numerous amount of plans. But let me ask you a question. Well, let me ask us all a question on behalf of our future. How do we know what gives us the guarantee that the risk we do not want to take is not going to work out? How do we know it's not going to work out? How do we know that? What gives us the guarantee? What informs us? What gives us the guarantee that the risk we are avoiding will not produce the type of results, the grand results, the satisfying results that we would like? Well, let me share with you what I've discovered. Disappointment pushes us to find new approaches and to think beyond conventional boundaries. Disappointment, it is said, is the mother of all invention, as well as necessity is the mother of all invention. Failure, disappointment, that experience sparks creativity because it disrupts the comfort that we are accustomed to or that we wish to have, the custom that we know, and forces us out to imagine what might be possible. When our plans fall apart, or when our efforts don't produce the results we expected, we are pushed out of familiar territory to the fertile soil of innovation, to the innovative space where we can begin to think outside of the regular. It's where we are forced to assess and to reassess what we have been planning, those plans that we have written on paper, those plans that we have drawn, those moments when we have configured in our minds what we're going to do about our future. Failure forces us to move in the direction, to look in the direction, to assess those plans, and to figure out how we are going to succeed. Disappointment, though they come with pain, become a catalyst that drives us to ask new questions. What if? What if I take the necessary risk? Disappointment forces us to employ new perspectives, to figure out new ways of how it's going to happen. And in those moments of failure, in those moments of disappointments, our minds are more open to experimentation, to ask new questions, to figure things out. We are prepared to consider other inventions rather than what it is we have been considering. And we are not alone. History is replete with persons who have failed over and over and over again. With scientists, social scientists, economists, politicians, pastors, innovators, individuals who have failed over and over again. And despite their frustration, they were able to come out of the ashes with great innovations because they did not bind themselves to the actions of the past, but they were able to step out of the comfort zone onto the fertile soil of innovation and begin to think unconventionally, to think differently, and to come up with great ideas, great products. So failure invites creativity. It sparks creativity. It sparks curiosity. It asks the question, what can I do differently? What should I have done differently? What can I do differently? All of those questions point us in the direction of a new door, a different perspective, to force us to ask the question, why am I stopping myself? Why am I not giving attention to that option? So ultimately, failure sparks our creativity, motivates us to think differently. Failure dismantles our certainty and loosens the soil of perfectionism. There's a word that we need to remember. And gives birth to the bold ideas that would only emerge when we go beyond the obvious. And the obvious are the safety nets that we've been conditioned to think of. In the sense that we need to think beyond our safety nets. I'll tell you this, and perhaps you have discovered it. In the beginning, everything appears safe until it's time to produce. The original plan may look safe, and it may work well until it's time for the results. And many of us are not prepared to keep working for the results. We are not conditioned to keep working so we can get the type of results that we would like. We want others to guarantee us. We want guarantees. Now, who's going to guarantee you what you don't want to guarantee for yourself? Who's going to pay that type of attention to your dreams, to your thoughts, to your plans, the plans that you have drawn? And who's going to take care of them if you are not committed to them? Who's going to covenant with your future if you don't covenant yourself with your future? Who is going to allow you sufficient space, time, and unrenewable resources? Who's going to allow you to waste their time considering you don't wish to take any risk for the things you believe you should have? I'm saying to us all, creativity can come out of failure. Failure can spark creativity. Failure can spark curiosity that propels creativity, that comes up with the results that will transform not just our lives, but will benefit the lives of others. So it's very important that we don't limit ourselves to what we know. I understand what you're saying, but I need to play it safe. Take the risk. I understand your carefulness. I understand your concern not to take unnecessary risk. However, it is imperative that if you will succeed beyond where you are now, If you will not be controlled, not be dominated by failure, it means you need to transform failure into a formidable resource, into some capital that you can use emotionally, that you can use socially, that you can use spiritually, that you can use economically to your benefit. And I said to your benefit because first, you must be willing to take that risk before others get willing or become willing to take that risk with you. Today is a new day. What will you do with it? Will you allow the failures of yesterday to stop you from investing into today? The choice is yours. However, I need you to commit yourself to using your past failures as catalysts, as motivation, as energy to transform your future, all because you have covenanted with yourself that I will not settle for failure. Thank you for coming by on day 4. I ask on behalf of all of us that you do come by tomorrow. Again, as you listen to our video, if you do like our content, tap the like button. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And please, as always, share our link, share our content with others, and let people know there is a dynamic YouTube channel called Breaking Through Barriers 360 that provides the information and the benefits that you need for your life. Again, if you want it, you can find it at Breaking Through Barriers 360 because our focus is on transformation. Our focus is on consciousness, and you can find it right here so that your life can be transformed. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 5.